shame is not a feeling. It's a social weapon. When someone shames you, they are not just trying to hurt you, they are trying to remove you from the group. You know the moment, that hot feeling that floods your face. The room goes quiet, and you feel like you are shrinking while everyone else is watching. Your mind goes blank. In that instant, you lose your power. This video will teach you how to take that power back, not just to defend yourself, but to turn the tables on anyone who tries to make you feel small. That feeling of being powerless, it ends right now. But first, a very important rule. This is not about becoming a bully. It is about how to stop one. Think of this as a shield to protect yourself, not a weapon to hurt innocent people. We will do this in 4 parts. First, we will understand the attacker. We'll see why people use shame and how it reveals their own weakness. Second, the silent defense. I'll show you how to shut down an attack without saying a word. Third, the power shift. You'll learn the exact sentences that put you back in control. And finally, the inner fortress. We will build your inner strength so you become truly untouchable. Stick with me. We are not just learning tricks. We are rebuilding the way you walk through the world. Part 1. Understand the attacker. To defeat an enemy, you must first know how they think. The first thing you need to understand is that feeling in your body, the heat, the panic, the blank mind. That is not a sign that you are weak. It's a sign that you are human. Deep in your brain is an old alarm system. For thousands of years, being rejected by your group meant you would die alone. So when someone shames you, that old alarm starts ringing. Your body thinks it's fighting for its life. The person shaming you is counting on this. They are pushing a very old button in your brain because they know it will make you freeze up. But here is the secret they don't want you to know. Why do they push that button in the first place? It is almost never about you. It's about them. Happy, strong, and confident people do not need to put others down. They are too busy building their own lives. People who use shame do it because they feel weak. They feel small. They feel like a fraud. Their attack on you is a confession. They are confessing their own insecurity. By trying to make you look bad, they are hoping they will look better by comparison. They are revealing that they see you as a threat. Their words are not a mirror showing you the truth about yourself. Their words are a window, and through that window, you can see their own inner emptiness. The moment you truly understand this, everything changes. You stop feeling like the victim. You start feeling like a doctor watching a patient. You are no longer the one being judged. You are the one who is observing. You see their attack not as a show of strength, but as a cry for help, a pathetic one. And in that moment of seeing them clearly, your fear disappears. It is replaced by something else, pity, or maybe just nothing, because you are no longer in their game. You are watching from above, and from that position, they can't touch you. Now you see them for what they are, weak, desperate. So, how do we respond from this position of power? The strongest moves are often silent. Before you say a single word, you must learn to use your presence as a shield. I will teach you 2 techniques. The first is called the silent void. When someone insults you, they expect a reaction. They want you to get angry, get defensive, or look hurt. This is the fuel for their fire. You will give them nothing. The moment they deliver their attack, you do this. You go completely still. Your face becomes neutral. Not angry, not sad, just empty. You hold their eyes, but your eyes are dead, like you're looking right through them. And then, you just wait. Count to 3 in your head. 1, 2, 3. This silence is one of the most uncomfortable things for a human being. They have just thrown a ball to you, and you have refused to catch it. You just watched it fall to the floor. Now the silence is theirs. The awkwardness is theirs. They feel a desperate need to fill it. They will start talking again, explaining themselves, or trying a different attack. It doesn't matter. They have already lost. Everyone in the room is no longer looking at you and your mistake. They are looking at the attacker and their ugly attempt to hurt you. You have refused to accept the shame they tried to hand you. Now it's sitting at their feet, and it's their problem. The second technique is called the shared glance. Most attacks happen in front of other people. The shamer is trying to use the group against you. This move uses the group against them. When they attack you, hold their eyes for a second. Then, briefly, look away from them and glance at a third person in the group. As you look at that person, you give a very small, subtle signal, a tiny, quick smile, a single raised eyebrow. Your look says, "Are you hearing this?" Then, immediately look back at the attacker with a neutral face. What did you just do? You created a secret alliance. You just told that other person, without saying a word, "You and I are the sane ones here. This person is the fool." You have isolated them. You have made them the outsider. The power they tried to take from you is gone, because you just showed that the group is really on your side. Their attempt to shame you now looks desperate and childish. These two techniques are your shield. They block the attack before it can ever touch you. They prove you are not an easy target. Often, this is all you will ever need. But sometimes, you need to do more than just defend. Sometimes, you need to respond. That's when we use the sword. A shield is essential. It proves you will not be broken. But some people only learn when they feel the consequences of their actions. This is the sword. These are not insults. They are surgical tools designed to end a confrontation by turning the attacker's own mind against them. The first technique is psychological judo. The principle is simple. Never defend your action. Instead, analyze their behavior. When they attack you, they create a frame where you are the one who is wrong. You will break that frame and create a new one, where their behavior is the strange thing that needs to be explained. For example, they say, "You really messed that up." A weak response is to defend yourself. "No, I didn't. It was because." You have accepted their frame. You have already lost. A power response is to pause. Look at them with genuine curiosity and flip the frame. You ask calmly, "You seem unusually invested in this. Are you okay?" Or try this. "That was an interesting thing to say out loud. What was your intention?" Do you see the power shift? The conversation is no longer about your work. It is about their strange emotional reaction. You are not the child being scolded. You have become the calm adult, asking why they are so upset. You have taken control. The second technique is called agree and amplify. This move is for when someone tries to label you with an insult. Instead of denying the label, you will agree with it so completely that it loses all power. You cannot be shamed for something you are not ashamed of. For example, they say, with a sneer, "That's a very arrogant thing to say." The weak response is to deny it. "I'm not being arrogant." The power response is to smile and own it completely. "Thank you. I'm glad you noticed." Another example, they say, "You have no idea what you're doing." The weak response is to list your qualifications. The power response is to almost laugh and say, "I know. And yet, it always seems to work out for me, doesn't it?" Their weapon is now useless. You have taken the bullet they fired at you and shown them you can eat it for breakfast. They have nowhere to go. You have demonstrated that their opinion of you means absolutely nothing to you. These verbal tools are powerful, but they are still a reaction to an outside attack. The final step in our journey is to build something inside you that makes you so strong, you barely even notice the attack in the first place. Part 4, the inner fortress. The shield and the sword are powerful tools, but they are still reactions to an outside attack. The final state is to become so strong that you barely notice the attack at all. This entire time, we have been asking the wrong question. How do I stop them from shaming me? The real question is, why does it work in the first place? Shame only has power because a small part of you agrees with it. An insult only hurts if it hits a belief you secretly have about yourself. You have given strangers the keys to your own house. You have let them decide how you feel about yourself. This is where we take the keys back forever. To become truly untouchable, you must do the hard work. You must be willing to look at your own flaws, your own mistakes, the parts of yourself you keep hidden in the dark. You must look at them, and you must accept them, not because you are proud of them, but because they are a part of you. The person trying to shame you can only hurt you with a truth you are running from. If you hide nothing from yourself, they have no weapons to use against you. Their bullets become blanks. This is the ultimate goal. Think of it this way. When someone calls a lion a mouse, the lion does not get angry. It is not offended. The lion knows it is a lion. Their opinion is nothing more than strange noise. You must get to a point of knowing yourself so completely that another person's judgment is just noise. Their words become meaningless because you are the only one who defines who you are. You are no longer the victim. You are no longer the fighter. You are the lion, and you are finally free. Most people clicked away long before this point. They cannot handle this kind of truth. The fact that you are still here tells me something about you. You are different. You are ready. What you have learned today is how to defend yourself. You have the shield to block an attack and the sword to end one. But defense is only the beginning. What about true influence? What about the ability to shape events before they happen? To place thoughts into the minds of others? To get what you want without anyone even realizing you were playing a game? That is a much deeper art. If you are ready to stop being a pawn and start becoming a player, then I invite you to join us. Subscribe. We are building a library of strategic knowledge for those who have the strength to use it. The next time someone tries to shame you, smile. They have no idea what is waiting for them. You are no longer the prey. You are the trap.